coming out here after 30 years, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound. Much love, man. Much respect. I appreciate the love. The support that I've been getting for the 33 years of prison stories is amazing. It's well received. I appreciate it. I got plenty more stories to come. I hope y'all stay tuned. A lot of other stuff is going on with the Banky Pound YouTube. We're going to be doing some interviews. We're going to be doing a lot more cooking. I'm going to try to slide in some exercises as well. So we're just expanding, but we just taking our time and we just getting there, all our ducks in a row. So stay tuned. If you're rocking with me, I appreciate you. We're going to get it jumping over here real soon. With that being said, man, this video right here came to mind from one of my biggest supporters, my sister Tutu, my moderator sister. She was just having a conversation with me recently about, you know, the way I speak, you know, my vernacular. You know, from where I come from, I'm used to speaking to men, but it may come off like I'm only speaking to men, which is not the case. I'm always speaking to the women, you know, as well. But it's just that I've been around men, you know, for 24/7, 365. I understand them. I can't claim to understand women and what they go through and what they've been through, so I don't try to be an authority on that. I feel like I am authority on men because I've been around men, and I've been around every type of man that you could possibly think of in 24/7, 365 in close quarters for 12,000 plus days. So that's why I speak mostly about men. But I understand that women go through what they go through as well as we do. It's just on the other spectrum. And I don't know too much about exactly the details of what they go through. So that's why my conversation may come off the way it does. So if it does to that, any people, I want to give my apologies for that, because I want everybody to understand me. I want everybody to get this message. Male, female, whoever. I think it's a message that needs to be heard of positivity, perseverance, and resilientness, man, that no matter what you went through, you can come out of it and you can go on to do great things. And I want that message to be clear. With that being said, man, I want this video to be dedicated strictly to the women. You know, it's for everyone, but I want to speak about the women involved in incarceration. And let me start off by saying this. And this is just no disrespect to no one. It's just fact from my point of view, from my experience. Women, as far as dealing with incarceration, women is by far the most loyal supporters of all the incarcerated souls that I ever know. I'm going to say that again. They are by far the most loyal supporters of all the incarcerated souls that I know. I have never in my 33 years of doing time been in any visiting room that was not 90%, 99, 95% women visiting the incarcerated. I have never been in a visiting room where there's been more males visiting than females. So that right there speaks volume, you know. That's who come to see you when you locked up. That's who supports you. That's who there for you more so than anybody that I ever known that was locked up. It was always some type of woman that was that support system. Be it his mother, his sister, his auntie, his grandmother, his daughter, his girl, his fiance, his friend. It was 9 times out of 10 a female. It was a female. And that right there should be commended and respected. So salute to all the women that hold down the incarcerated souls, all the women that travels and goes in them visiting rooms and have to put up with the foolishness that they have to put up with just to get in there, to show their love and to show their support. women have to go through all types of things to get in that visiting room, man. I have been through it all. You know, I've had my people harassed. I've had my people asked to be strip searched. I've had my people be filled up and touched. And, you know, just all types of things. You know, looked at funny, spoke to funny, treated funny. And they go through all of that just so they can come and see me or come and see someone else and make them feel like they are relevant, make them feel like they're human, make them feel like they loved, make them feel like they got hope. And that right there is priceless. That cannot even be measured, you know, in any type of monetary value. That is priceless. That's what gives a man hope. That's what gives him drive. That's what gives him determination, resilience to go through what he got to go through when he back there behind them walls in that concrete and steel. Because he knows somebody out there is caring about him, worrying about him, loving him, supporting him. And they show it. They the ones who send the money. They the ones that order the holiday pack. They the ones that come visit you. You know, they the ones that answer the phone calls. It's the females in your life, man. It's the females in your life. And you know, it's ironic because, and even with me, you know, I'm not exempt. It's ironic because when you on the street, all you want to do is hang around with your boys. You want to roll with your fellas. You know, you want to listen to your fellas. You don't, you know, it will not be them who, when the ish hit the fan, this gonna be there for you. When you get locked up, they evaporate. They evaporate. They gone. You know, but your family, your female support system, they'll ride with you, man. They'll ride with you till the end. They will ride with you till the end. I've seen it. I've experienced it. I know it. You know, so I just wanted to speak on that and just give them a great salute. I feel like all us brothers, incarcerated or out, we need to show them more love. We need to show them more respect because they deserve it. Because when everything and all things fall down, they are the ones who try to lift you up and stand by your side and hold you down. So I just think they should be commended for that, man. And throughout my incarceration, I know personally I couldn't have made it without my support system of women. I couldn't have, you know, I couldn't have made it. There's no way, because that was my strength. That was what you know, fueled me. My sisters, shout out to my sisters, my two gorgeous sisters. They was always supportive of me. They always prayed for me. They always waited for me, knew that I would come home, you know. Shout out to them. I know a lot of guys, their sisters was their support system. That was some guys, that was their only support system, their sisters, you know, their sisters. You know, some of them mothers had passed away or didn't have any female in their life. There was like a girlfriend or wife or fiance or anything. So all they had was their sisters. Their homeboys had abandoned them. Their friends had abandoned them. But their sisters held them down, man. Held them down. You know, went to war for him. I just gave y'all the story with Goldie, how his sister fought for him so hard for so many years. So your sister, man, she'll fight for you to the end, man. They'll be there for you, man. We need to do the same thing for them. We need to support them, love them, be there for them when they need us. You know, you got your aunties, you know, you got your grandmother, you know, grandmothers. I done seen many of grandmothers bless that visiting room, man. I done seen them in there, God bless their soul, at all ages. I done seen them in there in wheelchairs. I done seen them in there with canes. I done seen them in there with walking canes. You know, everything. Coming in there to show love to their grandson. You know, coming in there to show support. Coming in there to keep them encouraged and loved, man, and let them know that it's life outside these walls still waiting for them. That stuff is priceless, man. It's priceless, and I've seen it over and over and over again, year after year, decade after decade. It's the grandmothers, it's the aunties, it's the mothers, it's the sisters. You know, it's the girlfriends, it's the fiancés. You know, it's the wives. Those are the warriors for the incarcerated. You know, when they kind of get these laws and stuff changed out here, and they rally out here, and they got these assemblies, and they go up on Congress, or they go to the congressmen, and it's all women. 90% or better women. So we need to acknowledge that. We need to give them their props. We need to let them know that they are appreciated, you know, that they are loved, they are respected for what they do and the things that they go through, the sacrifices. And like I say, I know myself, I've been a victim of that, not expressing that enough, not expressing the appreciation that I had, because like I said, I couldn't have made it through my incarceration without the support of the women that was in my life. And I had a lot of good women that come in my life, and a lot of women that helped me throughout this incarceration. I met even some, not a lot, but a few. I met even few women that was on the other side. That was like, you know, work for the system, but they didn't have that cold heart like the system, you know, trained them to have. You had some women in there that they treated you fair. They treated you like you was human. They treated you like, you know, you deserved to be treated. Not as if you was just a number or you was just somebody that, you know, they was in charge of, you know. And most of them, that's how they treat you. Like you're a number, somebody they just in charge of, that they can run over top of you, talk to you any kind of way, treat you any kind of way, because you had nothing that you could do about it. But you had that very few that treated you with the respect that you deserve. And for that, I was always, you know, appreciative of that, man, because that was not nothing they had to do. That was something that came out of the goodness of their heart. And, you know, it wasn't a lot of them, but it was some of them. And I got to acknowledge that. So salute to all of them that I ran across within my, during my time in my incarceration that you know, showed me that type of respect. I appreciated it 100%. Especially the women that I was just around leaving prison in my re-entry. All of those women were Class A women, man. Pete Pierce, Miss Williams, Miss Lloyd. All of those women right there within that re-entry program was, you know, good, genuine people that was trying to give people coming out of incarceration for a long time some good tools that they could use, some good life lessons, some good advice. And I thank them for that, man. And hopefully one day I can get back up in there, you know, with my program and stuff, and show some support like they showed on the way out the door to me, and they still showing to a lot of other dudes on their way out of the door. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on this situation, man, because like I say, I think it's not spoke of enough, the sacrifices and the things that women do for the men who have already made bad decisions and put themselves in a bad situation, and the most of the rest of the world just abandon them and write them off or look at them as that. You put yourself there, and leave you as is. Man, the women, they step up and they hold you down, and they still love you. They love you through it. You know, they love you through your situation, and they let you know and feel that you got somebody who got your back, man. So that's just crazy. And I think we need to do a better job at letting them know that we appreciate them. And like I said, there was a lot of them that came through my life, man. And for any woman who ever showed me love while I was incarcerated, wrote me a letter, sent me a card, sent me any money, came to visit me, any of that, I give you all of my love, all of my respect, all the time. I appreciate you no matter what, no matter how our situation ended, the friendship, the relationship, whatever. If you ever did any of those things for me while I was locked up, my appreciation is everlasting to you. From Ray, my ex-wife, to Jackie, to Jennifer, to Lisa, all the way down to the beginning of my incarceration to the end of my incarceration, to Baby, the woman that was in my life all the way out, the last couple of years of me, all the way out of prison. Salute, much love. I mean, Tiffany, you know, my baby girl, everybody who ever had anything to do with holding me up, supporting me, keeping me strong, mentally, physically, spiritually. You know, I appreciate you and I love you, and I just wanted y'all to know that, man. Salute to all of the women in my life, my daughter, my queen, Shaquinta, you know, and none of this for me personally would have been possible. I wouldn't have been out here with y'all. I wouldn't have been able to meet y'all, Team Banky Pound. None of that without the queen of all queen, my mother. My mother was the foundation, the strength of me, and the driving force for me to maintain, to stay strong, to believe that I can get out, because she believed it. She waited for me. She wanted me to be out here with her, and I fought and I stayed focused, and I tried to get out here to be with my mother, man, and I'm finally out here with my mother, you know, my queen of all queens, and it's a beautiful thing, and I love you, Mom, and I just want you to know that without you, I couldn't have made it through what I went through. You was there for me from day one until the last day. You was there on the day that I came out, and you've been there ever since. And I love you, and I love you with everything that's in my heart and my soul. So shout out to all the mothers out there that's holding their sons down in prison. Shout out to all the aunties that's holding their nephews down, all the sisters that's holding their brothers down, all the women that's holding their men down. Shout out to all the cousins that's holding their cousins down. Everybody that's looking out for people that's incarcerated, that's locked up. Much love to you. Much respect. Without you, time would be truly, truly even more of a greater hell than it already is. So just know that you are appreciated. For everybody that's locked up, I know they appreciate you because I know what it meant to me. So salute to you. I appreciate you. Much love. TBP, stand up, man. More things to come. I appreciate y'all out there. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Tutu, thank you for the conversation. It inspired me. I respect your opinion, and this is the result of that conversation. And to every woman out there who ever felt like, you know, that you didn't get the props you deserve, I'm telling you that you do deserve them, and you are well worthy of them. I would be remiss if I did not mention the baby mothers, AKA the mother of the incarcerated children. In my case, Marsha, Pamela, salute. Two strong black women who raised two exceptional kids. You know, my daughter and my son. Shout out Hollywood Trail. Shout out Shaquinta. You know, in my absence, their mother did, you know, immaculate jobs raising a king and a queen. Without me physically being there, they carried that burden along themselves. So they should be commended. They should be saluted. And I definitely salute mines. And I think we all should do that too, because that is a monumental burden to carry on, to be able to take care of a child by yourself because of no fault of your own. So I think all the baby mamas that take care of their kids while their fathers are incarcerated should be saluted and respected at the utmost. So salute to mines, you know, Marsha and Pamela, and to every baby mother out there who had to carry on that burden because of mistakes that, you know, the father made and was no fault of your own. So salute to all the baby mamas out there. Much love, peace, and respect. I just wanted to throw that in and make sure that that got in there so y'all can understand how important this role is, and especially for all the people that's incarcerated. Never forget that if you leave kids out there, that burden falls upon that mother to be the mother and the father. And if your kid turned out all right, that means they did an exceptional job. And my kids turned out spectacular. So salute. So salute. Be safe, be smart, make good decisions. I'll see y'all next time. Respect the women in your life, because without them, life would be nothing.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.
coming out here after 30 years, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.